if you're watching this right now in October, it means I fucked up real bad. Let's just get into it. I'm about to go take Diana to her appointment, and I have prepared the bathroom for it. She's unlucky. I prepared the bathroom for it because apparently she's going to be in a coma. So this just came in the mail from Amazon. I'm going to put this in my Amazon storefront. You're coming with me, and every time I get dressed, she gets more. So she doesn't know that she's coming with me, and it's not for like anything comfortable because she's getting spayed, and I also want her microchipped, and I also want her claws clipped. So it's going to be a really stressful day for her. So I'm going to put this in the carrier and spray the carrier 15 minutes before I go. So she can at least calm down, but she is a toddler, like she's like 4 months, and she has a lot of energy, so who knows what that actually might do. But she's prepared in the bathroom, and I'm about to go. And when I get in the car, I will explain. Time to change the laundry to the bathroom. Probably get some edges on here. So the person at the hair did really good. She got it done. Whatchamacallit? She got it done Monday, and it's Friday. So pretty cool. It's giving my do-rag was taken. So I'll put her hair stuff in the description. The thing about Rihanna is, if you guys don't know how I got her, I saved her from the streets, and when I did save her, my phone got stolen. So when I first brought her home, she was like really tiny. She was barely 2 months, and she almost really got ran over. So I was just like, she's definitely not gonna survive if she's that young. And I don't know where the mom is, but she's just not gonna survive. So I brought her home. We tried to give her like any like rescue places and stuff like that. We tried to give her to rescue centers, and for one, they didn't take dogs. They didn't take cats, they only took dogs. The other ones were closed. We pulled up to others, and they were also closed. So I'm just like, okay, let's just go home, because obviously this is not going to work. And she's been here ever since. So that is how I now have a cat. Anybody that did not know that. Little story on my TikTok and Instagram. If y'all want to go look at that, let me know if y'all have any pets, because I think I will definitely need some support after Rihanna gets spayed. Because she's like a really sweet and affectionate little girl. So I know that she's not gonna like anything, and I'm like really scared that she might develop an attitude finally, because she's not sassy, like she's not mean, she's just mean to other cats. She does get a little jealous, but besides that, like she's like the most lovable cat. Like she wakes me up with like nuzzles and just purring and stuff. Like waking up has been like the greatest thing ever. And now I feel like I'm gonna lose that after she's done with this cold. 4 months, like they start to get in heat. So I don't want that. Anna, your mom didn't do a good job, and she should have been stayed. But are you ready, Anna? You say hi to the camera. Hi. This is my baby. So yeah. She's in my backpack now. We hanging in there? Okay. And I know y'all see me drinking coffee on an empty stomach, but I'm picking and choosing my battles today, guys. like into this car and tell you what the heck has been going on. I think everybody will be like, wow, Iman, that's so typical, but like I thought you would be on top of that. I thought it would be too. I think I was too on top of it, and that was the issue. Right here, okay? So long story short, right? The content for the weekly vlog, I know, baby, it's coming. The weekly vlog that I had for you guys is gone. Like, it's wiped out completely, and I deleted it on accident, trying to figure out how to configure stuff and like how to move storage. I have to be honestly really careful when I do stuff like that, because now you guys don't have a vlog. You guys don't have that vlog. So sorry, thank you guys for bearing with me on this, because there's like a lot of rookie mistakes, but it is making me a better vlogger. So yeah, we're gonna go to the vet and check in now. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, babe. I know, we're back over here. I know. Definitely need to get you a collar again. Alright. He looks just like you, babe. Okay, thank you.
It'll probably be a few minutes as Doc's coming off of lunch.
Of course, I'm here early. Okay. So.
Hey, you wanna come out, baby? Hey, I'm gonna let you out. 1 second. Don't run out, okay? Don't run out. Hey, baby. Hey. It's okay. Yeah, if you wanna get down, you can. Yeah, no.
She didn't like the temperature in her butt. And she didn't like her claws being clipped. So she doesn't like hits or anything, which is still a plus. Hopefully she still doesn't learn that. But yeah, you deserve a reward for that. Okay? Okay, alright. Okay. You're not my biggest fan right now. These babies. Real cute. Hi, baby. Hi, sweethearts. They're so cute. Oh. Diana, you were this little once. You're very good at the vet. So every time we go to the vet, she gets thanks. She gets a new toy. She gets a new toy. And she's like meowing a lot, but she really wants to cuddle me, but she wasn't trying to cuddle me in there. Probably because she knows that I'm not on her side when it comes to the vet, but it's for your health, baby. So I'm gonna have to get you ready for that, okay? You're gonna have to trust me. You're gonna be without me all day, but I'm gonna pick you up in the afternoon, okay? So I'm gonna explain her spaying appointment once I go into Barnes and Nobles, because every time I come into Barnes and Nobles, I have to buy a book. I love books. Don't ask me how many I finished, but I love reading them when I can. Shit in park. You ready to come with me in Barnes and Nobles? I really don't want to talk to anybody, but I know they just like my cat. So, oh well, let's go. This book already. This is a book I already have, and I'm trying to get this is the one that I just found. This is cute. So, hi.
Hi. You need help finding anything?
No, I'm good. I'm just, yeah.
Take your time with your browser.
Thank you.
I've got to give you one. It's free bookmark for you. Advertise out for you.
Okay, all right. Oh, look, this one talks about crystals. What do you think, Anna? There's also beaming. I don't know, guys. There's this one, awaken your psychic ability, and then there's beaming. First of all, I don't think I even need this book because I already have intuition that's strong like a motherfucker. But about animal intuition, communicating with pets, animal spirits. That's crazy, guys. I've never seen this book until now. Like, I always come in here and I don't see this. This must be a really new book. So, I actually chose Woman Don't Owe You Pretty book. I'm letting her out. I'm gonna let you out because you've been through it. Can you stretch? Are you okay? So, I got that book, and I think I would do better with that book out of all the other books. So, yeah, baby. You agree? You're like fighting and stuff over there. I appreciate you for being so good. Such a good girl. But yeah, so that's the book that I got. So I got the angel numbers. I can always look up online. Some of the stuff, some of like the spiritual intuition books, or just a lot of stuff like that. It's like for people that, I don't want to step on anybody's toes here, but those books are for those that are just now getting into like their spiritual journey, or people that wasn't born into that, and people that just want to learn more but can't. You turned on my signal, baby. You can't do that. Are you trying to go on the dashboard? Yana? Hey, look at me. Hey, you trying to go on the dashboard? So, we're gonna go back home. She doesn't need to go in the bathroom right now. Maybe next week, and we can start there. So, let's talk. So it is Saturday. Yesterday was pretty busy. After I went to the bookstore, I went to go karts with a friend, and we didn't know that My Hero Academia's movie was out, so we went over there. It was canon, so it was just something to watch. And then after that, I kind of watched all of the rest of the season, and then I started JJK. So now we're into like 4:34 p.m. on Saturday, and I just wanted to have some time to myself um, to do my work and then study and then just be in my own space. And I think that's really important to do because as a content creator, as a model on the side, and as like a grad student with a full-time job with a cat to take care of, that's like 5 things I've already noted. It's time to myself has become extremely important. And I'm about to go get ready to go on. I'm about to get ready for something tonight. My mentor's birthday is tomorrow, and she was having something all weekend, and I chose a date to be available for her, and that would be tonight. So I'm about to go get ready for that. So I'm just gonna talk while I do my makeup. All that being said, the most things that are important to me are living beings, which will be and my cat in grad school, and then work, and then content, and then modeling. If I ever even do that again, like I've kind of already accomplished what my inner child wanted, and I know I can do it if I want to, but that's not 100% fulfilling for me. Other things taking place of that are more worth it. So whenever that time comes and I do have time for that, then that's just gonna be that. Hey babe, I'm doing my makeup. I know you're about to watch me do it too. I like that your nails are cut because you're not cutting me anymore. They're so soft. Look at the pretty girl. Look at you, pretty girl. But yeah, so I think where I'm at with grad school though, I'm gonna make an official video um about things I wish I knew going into grad school, especially with my predicaments. And then things just in general, and then I guess like a section where like if you are going to be a clinical mental health student in a graduate program, then there are some things that I feel like people definitely need to know before they even consider or start it. Because right now I'm in my second year. I'm in my third semester. So I think and then in my fourth semester, or once I hit a certain amount of hours, I go into practicum or I apply for candidacy. So this is kind of like my last least unserious type of semester, but it's really really serious. So I guess how I feel about the semester is like it's really pushing me to be selfish, lock in, and be really for real about and be really serious about what I want. And I can't I can't really be there for others at this time, if that makes sense. And like we're already like second years now. So not only are we looking up to people, there are people that have entered the program that now look up to us besides our own self. So with that in the subconscious, it's like it's time to let go of some things and move forward. Where that might be like classmates or like anything that's holding you back from work, like prioritize that. And I've been reflecting a little bit about how grad school is going to be for the rest of my time there, and it just gets more serious by the semester. I have wanted to take care of my health or just take care of myself and then really lock into like concepts that I'm being taught from class or concepts that I'm being taught outside of class, because 3 hours in a class, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you think attending a 3 hour class 3 times a week is you doing the work, it's not. You really have to get in the field with my line of profession. And I think like you have to get out in the community. The professors, like they will always, like at least where I go, they give you a lot of they give you a lot of resources. They give you a lot of suggestions. Like, I suggest you do this. I suggest you do that. When somebody is suggesting you, as if you don't remember anything from what I'm saying from this, if somebody that's higher than you, that somewhere that you want to be where they are one day, and they're suggesting you things, it's not as don't take it as a suggestion. Take it as a mandatory thing to do, or really, really, really strongly consider. Because when they want you to go to LCA, or when they want you to go to events outside of class, or when they want you to use resources for your profession, those are the things that helped them that they probably wasn't aware of, give or take. I think my mentors and professors are pretty awesome, so I think that they would have found that. But if they didn't, they're literally modeling or trying to shape you into with these materials that they probably didn't have, and now they're giving it to you. Take everything that they're saying, take everything that they're giving you with what's the word, with heed. So I'm finding myself in places where it's just like i can't I can't help how people teach, or I can't help how my classmates or cohorts are, any of them. I love them all. I think they're very bouncy and joyous people altogether, with amazing backgrounds and where they come from and why they want to help people or why they want to give their heart to somebody. Um, and and now you get to a place where you start to really shape what kind of practitioner you want to be. And What kind of people do you really see yourself like networking with? Networking with or really aligning with, because it's not mandatory to be friends with everybody. Like I found my path with who I relate to, who I align with, who are just friends outside of class, and who are friends for the long run, or who are just people that you could learn something from. It's never going to be anything negative or anything outside of like, oh well, she has problems, they have, and you're a bitch. That's not that's not fulfilling anybody, and that's not going to give me anything to learn from, or send my knowledge to somebody else. Um, so I guess what I'm really trying to say is like I'm experiencing a lot of this, and I try to avoid some certain types of conflicts with anybody, because this is like the one thing that I don't want. But I think I'm just I think I'm just sick of the aftermath of conflict, or internalizing it, or having fear of whatever people think about me. And I had to come to a conclusion where it's just like, if I can't help these entities, then I'm just going to stay miserable if I keep thinking about it. So I have to do what's best for myself and continue to be professional or give love, just because me and them look at something differently, or because I don't really like how they said, or if I think that they're just a genuinely mean person from a personal standpoint. If I think they're a mean person, or if I really feel like I wouldn't mesh with them in person, or mesh with them outside of class, oh well, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that I should disservice myself from not learning anything from them. Even if we are going to be practitioners, we are not going to be perfect. So that's why it's called a practice. So I think I'm really like still going through breakthroughs. Like I think I went through the worst of it, but now that I'm in tune with my body on things, and I've started to obey it, even if I don't want to, I'm gonna have to start disaligning from things or people that really don't give back to me, and I'm not able to give my values back to them. If I can't grow from them, I have to uproot it and leave room for something that's more fruitful. So I'm always going to look at things like a fruit. Like, okay, I love how as soon as I start talking about something real, the camera cuts off. But I'm glad I stopped almost pretty soon. I was about to talk about the fruit. So my eyebrows, yes, I'm doing them now. The one of the things God kind of talks about is, I'm going to transition into something a little bit religious. God sees things for fruit, and the person viewing the fruit can decipher it as good, bad, healthy, unhealthy, things like that. And for the beholder to look at the fruit is up to their judgment. And I'm not going to say that I have the final judgment. God is guiding me through what is and what isn't. So even if I might be wrong, because I'm not perfect, no human on here is perfect, God gives us his tool called discernment, and it's up to us to further excavate the truth from the fruit that we see, because we are prone to illusions every day. Not everything is what it may seem. And that is the way of the world, that is the way of life, for God. And discernment has been a tool for this semester over and over and over again, because there are things that it just felt like a wall, like that was closing in on me. And I know on Instagram, if you were in my close friends, or if you were my close friends anywhere else on social media, you saw how I was explaining things about breakthroughs. So in essence, you have all these walls that are like closing in on you, and those walls were the pressure of grad school, the pressure of expanding my content, having a cat, like having something to take care of, and just like my emotional being, my body is changing. I'm going through the motions on expanding like who I am as a person. I am 26. My frontal lobe has fully developed, and now I get to explore every entity that is me while still having a full time job, while still trying to manage a diet, while still trying to go to the gym. That is a lot. So the walls definitely do felt like they were closing in. And when those walls started to close in, I started to feel like not myself. Like I started to really contemplate how I exist with other people and how I exist with myself, how I exist with God. Like I was I wasn't aligning with anything anymore, or I was breaking through some type of illusion, and I had to literally shoot up as the walls were closing, and I was like, I'm breaking through this. I am obeying God, and if I have to leave you, then I love you. Thank you for everything, whether it's a person, thing, or something that I used to do. That's something that I had to let go. Um, because my purpose in this world, I don't know about anybody else's purpose, but I know my purpose is to heal people. So we'll talk about how I know my purpose later. But I know my purpose is definitely to help people, and to help people, I had to experience several things to really be an impact to somebody and have that longevity. That's beside the point. Once those walls started closing in, I really had to lock in on grad school and just my way of living. Because if I don't have my secure way of living, why would I have kids? Why would I give that to somebody else in a relationship if I don't have myself secure? So, with that being said, like, if somebody is trying to waste my time, not intentionally, not everybody is intentionally going to waste your time. There's going to be people that are going to waste your time, and none of you are conscious of it. It's going to be in the subconscious until months later you realize maybe I should stop fucking with them, or maybe I should stop hanging out with them, or you start to think a little bit twice about some things. You start to isolate, and you start to really see what is for you and what isn't. And this semester in grad school has pushed me to do that, not just with people like in class, but people outside of class, because they are also on my day. They were also on my daily clock. So just because I'm in school doesn't mean, just because I'm in class right now doesn't mean that these people aren't on my mind outside of class. Um, and I'm holding a lot of memory and space for things that are not meant for me. I don't know how clear I can put that. But yeah, that's enough of rambling. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from with this. So I have not put on my lashes yet because I really want y'all to see how much of a baddie I am without it. So this is cute. And then this is just like my go-to black dress. Like any occasion I've had, just whip the black dress out. I feel like everybody needs this. But yeah, guys. Ain't it cute? Can I focus on me? Thanks. The last time I wore this was at my mom's event, and I really did not know what I was gonna wear, so I slicked back my hair and I put a black dress on, and that was good. And then I was working out my arms a little bit more at the time, so like my arms was like coming out the dress, my back was sexy. It still is, but like that's beside the point. This is a cute dress, so I'm definitely gonna take some pictures and I'm going to go. But I hope what I said earlier makes sense. Like I'm not getting any younger. I need to start being more assertive about who I spend my energy with, and who am I wasting that on. It came out of like situations, if you want to put it in a plural sense, that have like really robbed me of not thinking enough for myself or having like respect for myself. So I kind of just want to like heal and then immediately tell everybody how I did it. Immediately. Because mental health is not a joke, and I'm really in this profession to do some work on how to have these resources available to anybody. And that there is like a possibility always for you to expand your brain and heal whatever you need to heal, or something that you didn't deserve. And now I'm talking about grad school. There's some other things that are interesting as well outside of it that are going on, and I will also want to share that in the best way I can. Because it's like, how do I get through that, or like how do I, because somebody's listening and somebody could be like, oh well, this is how I should do this next time, or just take precaution of things. You never know what you're going to encounter. I lied, we're not going out in a dress. My mentor is not wearing a dress. She's wearing something else. She showed me a picture of it. So we are wearing this bodysuit with jeans with a belt. Oh well, but that doesn't negate the fact that I do look like a Matt Donut right now. So let's just appreciate that, because it's in me, not on me.
Steak and potatoes, $1.43.
My mentor Macy. No, she has not given it to me yet, but it's fine.
I don't even know where we're going. Macy, where are we going?
This way.
This way. Okay, but what's the place of the place?
Shape goes into a shape press that presses the shape into a pressed shape.
Ciao.
Okay.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao, Bella. And then what is that?